All right. USA, Venezuela. Like we said, didn't really get to talk about it much last week. We had a lot going on. What was your final thoughts on the final game, USA, Venezuela?
I mean, first of all, it was a great game. I mean, right down to the very end. Great game overall. But again, USA comes up short. Um, and hats off to Venezuela. They pitched well. They hit when they had to. USA just can't seem to crack the code again. They can get there, they just can't get it done. And it's the big stars that continue to let them down in the big spots. Thank God Bryce Harper delivered because he had done basically nothing to that point.
Right.
And that was a massive hit. I saw a post, the greatest clutch hit in history nobody's ever going to talk about. Yeah, it might be. I mean, game tying home run, bottom of the eighth. Yeah, that was a big deal until it wasn't.
Right.
But you got nothing from Aaron Judge. You got up and down that lineup. They just in the big spots they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I mean, this was kind of our worry about this team. After watching the first two games in pool play, they weren't scoring till like the fifth or sixth inning. And I'm like, that's going to be a problem when you're playing better teams, right?
Yep.
They face the DR and they come out slow again, but I mean, you got bailed out by Paul Skeens a couple of times, right? So USA was able to scratch that one across with that questionable strike three call to Perdomo. Listen, I love Perdomo, but that's too close to take. You got to foul that off or something.
That's a
You
tough
don't,
one.
yeah, you don't have ABS to back you up there. But yeah, USA was tough. Welcome, Jacob. We got a new one on the show. Love it. Welcome. But yeah, so I just it was tough. USA's offense was very inconsistent. I mean, minus a couple guys. Roman Anthony had a great one, but just kind of flat, for lack of a better word, in the championship game.
Yeah, and you mentioned they were kind of flat the whole time. And
Yeah.
I think at first we defended them being flat with, they are focused, they were serious. Um, but when it really came down to it, they were tight. I think that team was
Yeah.
just tight. I think they could feel the pressure. They were the favorites. They were supposed to go win this thing. And I think ultimately that might have been too much for them. And what I would say is you had some young players who really balled out for you. I mean, Roman Anthony, Gunnar Henderson, and I think you gave too much time to the wily veterans that had been there before when you had guys that really had deserved playing time over them. And I'm not trying to second guess the lineup that DeRosa made. I mean, it's pretty hard to pick between all those names. I mean, it's a crazy looking lineup, but
Yeah.
it is. I think that you get too enamored by the names on the back and you forget that you're playing for the name on the front.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing I felt with this team USA is that was an all-star game. I was an all-star team that showed up to play where everybody else showed up for a country.
Right.
Acuna saying, "I made my people proud," and that's most important to me.
Yep.
They're playing for the country, where Team USA was playing to play because they were an all-star team that was assembled to go out there and win.
Yeah. What do you think about DeRosa leaving Raleigh on the bench? Yay? Nay?
Uh, Cal Raleigh couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat
I'm with you.
that whole week. I mean, Cal Raleigh in that lineup was going to give you absolutely nothing because that's what he'd given you so far. I hate to say it, love Cal, but that dude was not going to hit water if he fell out of a boat.
Yep. I a lot of people are like, you left 60 home runs on the bench. He didn't have a single hit in the WBC. I
None of them.
mean, yeah, 0 for 20, Jacob says. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like, how can you is he due? Sure, but are you really gonna roll the dice right there? No, I want to have somebody that's seeing the ball well, right?
Yep.
And to give us a shot. But Curtis, this is the assessment. Bats coming up short, pitch restrictions, bad management, overconfidence, my assessment, and it's spot on. In a nutshell, that's
Yep.
exactly what it is.
And I will. The one thing I'll add, and I said it on the last show, is the fact that the Scooble thing, and I can appreciate Scooble. He wants to be on the team, but they need to stop this nonsense of shuffling guys around. You're either on the team or you're not. But being on the team and then not being on the team, and then coming back to be on the bench in uniform, like you're part of the team, like that and then all the media circus around the fact the school was going back and forth, like, they did not need that.
No.
That was poorly handled by Skubal, that was poorly handled by DeRosa, and they didn't need to be talking about whether Skubal was gonna be on the bench going into the final, but they were, like, that was the topic, and he was a massive distraction and did them no favors.
Yeah, and even then, even if that's what he wanted to do, if that was the plan, the media didn't need to cover it like it was some big to do.
Yep.
Like, if he's part of the team, okay, and if he's only gonna make one start, okay, I don't have a problem with it. A lot of these guys had restrictions on every team, not just US.
Yeah.
Why is I mean, I get why Scubal's like a big deal because he's freaking nasty. I get it. But at the same time, like the media is pushing the hype, pushing the oh well, is he gonna go back to pitch? Is he do like just let it be what it is and let these guys go play. You're right, a lot of distractions that they didn't really need, to make them tighter than they were. But and
Yeah.
Curtis, yes, Venezuela gave a damn. They played the game a
Yep.
1000%, and it showed. And we called it, man. That lineup was
Yep.
good. It was really good. So
Well, and what says a lot to me too is did you see all the videos of Palencia before the final pitch? Like, the dude's on the mound crying with 2 outs
yeah,
because he's so excited to win this for his country, and, like, that's how much it meant to Venezuela, where Team USA, they're all just standing on the top step, stoic.
right.
Final out's made, they all kinda go, "Well," they go get their silver medals and walk off the field, which the giving the silver medals in the field is dumb. Just, like, put them in a box, put them in the clubhouse, let the guys pick them up on their way out. They don't want those damn things,
No.
and they don't wanna be awarded them in air quotes, like, no, here, hey, you guys lost. Here's a medal for losing. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants the runner-up trophy given to them on the field. Nobody wants the silver medal given to them on the field. They want to just it's like when the Super Bowl's over, you stand there for a minute, you take it in, and then you walk away. And you close the door on that and you put it
Right.
behind you. And that's what these
Mhm.
guys wanted to do.